We are facing another day of scorching temperatures. CBS News' Derick shows us how people are coping with the heat.
And here on the Coney Island boardwalk, it is blazing hot out here. It's one of those days where you walk outside and just start sweating standing still. That extreme humidity makes it harder for your body to cool off. That was not a problem for this woman out on her morning walk, her sweatshirt living up to the name.
It feels good. It feels great.
Yeah.
You know, sweat it out.
Others found they didn't really need any extra layers to get a sweat going. This woman decided to pull out the umbrella and avoid the sun altogether. Opinions are definitely mixed. Well, how do you feel about this weather?
Beautiful, perfect. I love it.
Horrible.
It's horrible.
Just one word, horrible. Too hot, too humid, horrible.
But forget jogging. How about a dip in the pool? New York City pools were packed all weekend as we enter day 4 in the 90s. This couple plans on taking it easy.
Sun protection and drinking water and staying home, not coming out later.
And so today, make sure you're drinking plenty of water, staying in the shade. And if you need a cooling center, well, the city has plenty of those. There are places like community centers and libraries. And if you need a pet-friendly cooling center, the city recommends heading to your local Petco store. In a very hot Coney Island, Derick Waller, CBS 2 News.
Beryl has been downgraded to a tropical storm after it made landfall on the Texas coast as a Category 1 hurricane earlier today. At least one person has been killed. More than 1.5 million homes and businesses are without power at this hour. And as CBS 2's Omar Villafranco reports from Galveston, there are fears many people did not evacuate in time.
Hurricane Beryl's torrential rain quickly flooded streets in Houston. A few cars plowed through deep water, and at least one had to be pushed. Fierce winds also battered Sugar Land, Texas, after Beryl made landfall as a Category 1 hurricane. Storm surge rose to about 7 feet in areas just west of Galveston Bay.
For those of us that do live on the island, we're very well prepared in terms of the flooding.
In Houston, the mayor urged residents to prepare.
Our worst enemy is our complacency. We can't allow this storm to slip up on us.
A disaster declaration has been issued for more than 100 Texas counties. As the state's lieutenant governor warned, the storm's path will impact communities inland in addition to along the coast. With potential impacts as far south as Corpus Christi, residents along the Texas coast were boarding up windows in anticipation of Beryl.
Once you've been through one and you see the storm and the rain and the wind, you want to be sure you're prepared.
Just 2 weeks ago, Tropical Storm Alberto flooded the Corpus Christi area. Ryan Dunn manages a waterfront bar impacted by that storm and says he's concerned about losing business during what's expected to be a very active hurricane season.
It's just the beginning of the hurricane season, like the very beginning. So it puts us at a little bit of fear.
While the wind gets all the headlines, it's the storm surge that's the deadliest part of a hurricane. In fact, over the last decade, more than half of the deaths from hurricanes come from storm surge. Now, we're expecting anywhere from 4 to 7 feet of storm surge here, and then it'll continue raining, and then that rain will head up north. Omar Villafranco, CBS News, Galveston, Texas.
Well, airlines canceled more than 1,300 U.S. flights this morning as Beryl made landfall. According to FlightAware, another 700 flights were delayed, most of them flying in or out of Texas airports. Stay with CBS 2 News for your first alert weather coverage, from tracking storms to tracking rising temperatures. You can find ways to beat the heat on our website at cbsnewyork.com.